When Cherry Blossoms Whisper. Volume 5, Eternity in a Moment. Chapter 3, Publisher's Offer. The late afternoon sun filtered softly through the tall windows of Ms. Fuyumi Hara's cozy living room, casting a warm amber glow over the piles of papers and notebooks spread across her wooden desk. The air was thick with the scent of old books and fresh ink, a comforting sanctuary for a woman who had devoted her life to the power of words. Ms. Hara sat quietly, her fingers gently flipping through Sakura's poetry manuscripts. Each page held fragments of pain, hope, and the delicate fragility of a girl learning to carry her grief. It was more than just poetry, it was a confession, a silent plea for healing whispered through beautifully crafted verses. She smiled softly, the corners of her eyes crinkling. "Words outlive us," she murmured, a phrase she often repeated to her students, but now it felt deeply personal. Sakura's poems weren't just words, they were a legacy, an echo of a heart slowly opening, reaching for love and forgiveness. The phone rang, breaking the quiet. Ms. Hara picked up, her voice steady but tinged with excitement. "Yes, this is Fuyumi Hara speaking." After a brief pause, her eyes widened. "A poetry collection?" "Yes, we are very interested." "Sakura Aizawa's work?" "Yes, that is the same student. We believe her voice is extraordinary." She hung up, heart pounding with a mix of relief and anticipation. This was the opportunity Sakura had been too hesitant to seek, a chance to share her truth, to finally step out from the shadows of doubt and silence. Later that evening, Ms. Hara carefully drafted an email to Sakura outlining the publisher's offer, a full collection of her poems to be titled Whispers to a Boy Who Sketched, a tender nod to Haruto whose art had inspired every verse. It was a title that carried the weight of years apart, but also the hope of something still unbroken. Sakura received the email in the quiet of her apartment, her hands trembling as she read the words again and again. The offer felt like a lifeline thrown across the vast ocean separating her from everything familiar. But with it came a flood of emotions, fear of failure, the vulnerability of exposing her pain, and a fragile hope that maybe, just maybe, this was the moment she had been waiting for. She called Ms. Hara, her voice barely above a whisper. "Thank you. I don't know what to say. It's more than I ever dreamed." "You don't have to say anything," Ms. Hara replied warmly. "Just remember, Sakura, this is your story. You're not alone anymore." As Sakura hung up, her gaze drifted to the window, where the city lights flickered like distant stars. Somewhere far away, Haruto was sketching beneath the cherry tree, unaware that his quiet encouragement had helped her find her voice. That night, Sakura began revising her poems with renewed determination. Each line became a bridge, connecting past wounds with future dreams, her pain with the possibility of love and reunion. And as the first draft of Whispers to a Boy Who Sketched took shape, so did a new chapter in Sakura's life. One where silence gave way to courage, and poetry became a promise that some bonds could never truly be broken. Thanks for watching our video. If you find this video interesting, then please subscribe our YouTube channel. If you're watching this video from TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, then follow our page for more contents like this.